Go to a call here. Let's go over to TJ from El Paso. What's up, TJ?
Hey, how you doing, Clay? You know you're my favorite dude, but I gotta disagree with you regarding was it Hunter Biden? First of all, hello to the guests. I don't want to speak over you guys.
Hello.
Clay, I don't want to hear from Hunter Biden. I don't want to hear from any of these current presidents or past presidents' kids. And I mean, we have to be consistent on all bases. And realistically, I don't trust a dope fiend. Hunter Biden, a dope fiend. He's talking about them between coke and crack, straight coke and crack. Listen, we all had drug classes.
A dope fiend. Wait, hold on one second. Hunter Biden is no longer on drugs. Hunter Biden, I believe, has been clean. I got to double check since 2019. I have addicts in my family who've been clean for a long time. So just because he had an addiction doesn't mean that he can't be trusted. Addiction is a disease. We don't want to do that, TJ. I mean, just because the man had an addiction doesn't mean that he can't be trusted. And I don't think it is a matter of, if you don't like what he's saying, I get it. But I don't think he told any lies in his recent statements. He may have been very colorful and folks didn't like it.
You. What do you have to do with fucking anything? Why do I have to fucking listen to you? What right do you have to step on a man who's given 52 years of his fucking life to the service of this country and decide that you, George Clooney, are going to take out basically a full-page ad in the fucking New York Times to undermine the president at a time in which, by the way, what do people care about the most? Why do you think that the Republicans have an advantage over us? Because they're unified. They will go along with anything. I wasn't asking anybody to go along with anything. I was asking people to go along with this. The most successful administration in my lifetime. And I'm including the Obama administration, I'm including the Reagan administration, I'm including every administration in my lifetime. We have gotten more done for the agenda of the things that your generation and my generation cared about than any president in history. And we didn't get it all done, but more than anybody else with the slimmest majority ever. And everybody said that there's no way that he's ever going to be able to do that. And you know what George Clooney did? Because he sat down, I guess, because he was like given a blessing by the Obama team or the Obama people and whoever else, and David Axelrod and whoever the else, is to go, okay, yeah, you know what? We are going to insert our judgment over yours. Me and James Carville, who hasn't run a race in 40 fucking years, and David Axelrod, who had one success in his political life, and that was Barack Obama. And that was because of Barack Obama, not because of fucking David Axelrod. And David Plouffe, and all of these guys, and the Pod Save America guys, who were junior fucking speechwriters on Barack Obama's Senate staff, who have been dining out on the relationship with him for years, making millions of dollars.
I don't think he told lies. But him having an addiction 6 years ago or 7 years ago, whatever it is, that I don't think that means that he is a liar or he can't be trusted, TJ.
And I understand you feel that way, Clay. I wish Hunter Biden would go away because Hunter Biden was his father's weakness. Hunter Biden he needs to talk about the fact that because of his drug addiction and his prolific, I guess the video of him with the ladies in Vegas. And again, I back Biden.
But TJ, that's not true because if that was the case, then Biden would have lost in 2020. Biden won when he ran for president, even with all the Hunter Biden bullshit out. Biden didn't run in 2024. Hunter Biden didn't impact Biden's presidency.
But Clay, the Hunter Biden issue was also one of the reasons why George Clooney and those other guys came and got him out the way. Again, we have to be honest about everything.
TJ, have you been on drugs? Are you high right now? That's just not true. It wasn't because of Hunter Biden at all. It was because of the poor debate performance. They felt like he was too old. It was not because Hunter Biden had nothing to do with it. Hunter Biden had no impact on Biden's election. I mean, that's just not true. It's just not true. Now, if you don't want to hear him talk, I get it, but I know so many folks who've been in recovery or anything or everything like that I don't think him being a former addict is anything, wrong or discredits him. And he's now a private citizen. If he wants to run his mouth, I'm here for it. But I don't think Biden had any. If that's the case, then Hunter Biden would have impacted him so much he wouldn't have won in 2020 decisively, winning states like Georgia. But final comment. Go ahead, TJ.
First of all, I'm on lunch break from being a school teacher. You know better. Don't play me like that, Clay. Hell no, I had on drugs.
Don't play with me talking about insulting people because they've had an addiction. You're making up things that aren't true, TJ. That's just not true that Hunter's addiction had any impact on Biden because Biden won a presidential election. And you're calling in saying, I don't trust a dope fiend. There are folks who listen to this show who were formerly on drugs before. So don't insult addiction like that. Addiction is an illness. Nobody wants to get on crack because they love it. And he heavily got on drugs when his brother died of cancer. So I don't know where you coming from with it. So don't play with me as you teaching. But go ahead, TJ. I'm a nice guy. Go ahead, brother.
Well, first of all, we know you're a nice guy. Don't play me like I'm the enemy. That we always say the last comment, I'm a nice guy. I'm your dude. I just disagree with you.
I don't know if you're my dude or not. Go on, TJ. Make your point, brother.
Listen, I disagree with you wholeheartedly. I don't want to hear from Hunter Biden. He's a dope fiend. He needs to go away and stay in rehab. That's it. Love you, but I love you.
Okay. All right, TJ. You go back to teach the kids. Like I said, I know those folks listening who've gone through addictions. One of our listeners, Hanif, in Virginia, he's in recovery because he had addictions due to serving in the Vietnam War. Addiction is a complicated disease. Mark from ATL, first time caller. What's up, Mark? Turn the radio down, Mark.
What's going on? Oh, it's down.
Right.
It's down.
All right. What's up?
I just was listening to the first caller about how he was a teacher and his views. But you got to think, like I tell people all the time, like he doesn't want to hear from somebody who has addiction, but a lot of people who've been on drugs and have had those interactions have experience to be able to speak from the heart and be honest about situations. So for him to kind of block that out as a teacher, how does he teach? Because, again, like there's a lot of people that he's in charge of reaching that might have those issues. And, I mean, again, he's a leader that's supposed to be in that space and be able to be on that type of time to help some kind of people. So,
absolutely.
I mean, you got to think, like, he's got to be more open-minded because, again, how does he teach? And he's eager to anger over a topic that he should be very versed on, especially if you're a teacher.
I mean, listen, I will tell you, people in my family or friends that I have, to be honest with you, who are former addicts, and once you're an addict, you're always an addict. That's at least from what I've heard. The wisdom they have, the knowledge they have, the non-judgmental attitude they have because they've seen it all. I have friends who are now social workers, who are now therapists. There's mistakes that have been made, but for you to come out on the other side of a mistake, for you to recover and actively stay in recovery, that is to be respected and is to be admired. And I will also, you can also get into the shame around drug use and drug addiction and so on, and what that really means and how people deal with trauma and sorrow and PTSD. But don't sleep on the wisdom that somebody has who has the courage to recover.